I'm so delighted, in fact honored, that you've decided to read the Seraph seal. One of the greatest gifts that we've been given is the gift of time, and for you to invest your time like this is a real honor and privilege. And I wanted to give you a little background information, kind of a provenance to the book, if you will, to let you know why we wrote this, why Lori and I, my co-author, were inspired to bring this to you and to put this together. So here's the provenance, the background story, the secret behind the secret of the Seraph seal. Jesus had a favorite saying, and we had a couple of them. And one of them you may not think of as a favorite saying of Jesus, but let me try. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Now I'm quoting here, and you may think of it as an old nautical saying, but actually I'm quoting Jesus, and let me prove it to you. I don't know if you want to actually look at this, but here it is. This is Matthew 16. Jesus replied, "When evening comes, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning, today, it will be stormy, for the sky is red and overcast." Here's the key line. You know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs of the times. That's the NIV translation. Let me give you my translation. You know how to read the signs of the sky. I want you to know how to read the signs of the times. The Greek word there is the word that we get semiotics from. And this is a word that you will find here in this book a little bit, especially in the alphabet of the Apocalypse, as we're trying to explain what does it mean for all of us to exercise this gift. And in fact, for Jesus, it was a command to do our semiotics. To read the signs of the times. Now, we've even lost the ability to read the signs of the sky. But Jesus is saying, I am up to something in this world. I am already in this world, for he is the one who was, who is to come, but he also is the one who is. Christ is alive, and Christ is living his resurrection life in our world today. So what does it mean for us to read these signs and to try and connect some dots of what the Spirit might be doing, what the Spirit might be saying to us, and how to interpret the signs of the times. Now, the other favorite saying that Jesus had, and this he used dozens of times, in fact over 100 times. Sometimes it's almost as if he couldn't start a sentence without this little signature saying. Are you ready? In the King James it comes out, "Verily, verily, I say unto thee." But NIV is, "I tell you the truth." My translation of the Greek is "pay attention." Pay attention. And over again, Jesus tells his disciples and tells everybody, pay attention. In fact, you might even say prayer is the art of paying attention. To what? To what God is doing, to what the Spirit is saying, to the signs of the times, to what is going on in our world, to connecting the dots of what is going on and realizing that we're all part of a greater design, and how do we fit into that design, and what is our mission within that greater design. So it's these two little favorite sayings of Jesus that have inspired us to bring you this book, the Seraph seal, that also brings into play, and one of the ways in which I think of myself is I run a homeless shelter. But the homeless shelter is for symbols, stories that have been lost in the Christian tradition, but need to be rediscovered and need to be sheltered and need to be preserved and brought back to life for the future. So in this book, the Seraph seal, this little novel, this apocalyptic novel, you're going to be finding some symbols and some stories and some traditions that are ours that you didn't even know about, because I'm just bringing them out of this. They've been homeless for a long time, maybe for 1,000 years, some of them for 1,500 years, but I'm bringing them out of the homeless shelter, and I'm trying to reintroduce them in a new and living way for this 21st century and our 22nd century kids. So I'm so honored and so delighted that you've decided to read the Seraph seal. The last words of the Bible, the last prayer of the Bible, are 3 words in English, and they are the inspiration of the entire novel. Come, Lord Jesus.